Before we go to the video, let me show you what's happening. We have this Python script. We later create an X file to run it, and when you double click it, it shows the current amount of your portfolio by requesting it from CoinGecko. Let's go!
Jungle and Python, JavaScript, tutorials for Jamie, this is so loud.
What the fuck, HTML?
There's only C.
Gonna keep it simple, and we'll be following this post in my blog. Link in the description. In case you want to follow from there, you are welcome. Gonna drag this to my other screen and create a Python script. We can name it crypto.py. Let's open that with a text editor, and first thing, in your command line, install requests. So pip install requests, and gonna clean the command line. Alright, once you have installed requests, we can start coding. First thing, import it. Import requests. We will use it soon. Then, let's define the portfolio in a Python dictionary. We can name it quantities to be something like this. Each key is the name of the coin. So in this case, it's Bitcoin. And the value, it's going to be the amount. So let's make something up, 0.001. Other coins can be Ripple. Define again some random amount. That's good for now. Now you may ask, what if I have some coin that I really don't know the codes, because some of them get a little bit more complex? Then you have here this link at CoinGecko, and if you're not sure about the name of one of them, you can come here, click on them, and the code, it's most likely going to be this one in here, okay? So for this one would be figure dash helloc. Anyway, let's continue with defining the currency. So I'm gonna put it in euros. I'm in Europe. It's in a string. You could use USD for dollars, GBP for pounds, I believe. But for the example, let's continue with euros. Alright, once we have that, we need to break the quantities keys into a string separated by commas, so we can later request this to CoinGecko. And what I mean is Bitcoin, comma, Ripple. Now we're not gonna hard code this, we could, but let's just do this with Python. Let's define crypto IDs to be equal to a comma with join. So we separate everything in here by a comma. Let's put it like that. Get the keys from quantities, and it should work. Let's see here, Python crypto.py. Exactly, this is what we need. Anyway, let's continue. Going to delete this print, and time to make the request. So let's put it in a string named URL with f and https column double slash api.coingecko.com slash api slash v3 slash simple slash price and question mark IDs to be equal to curly braces. Inside we pass crypto IDs. Let's continue, ampersand for another parameter, vs currencies. Vs currencies will take our currency, which is euro. Right, again, curly braces, and pass in currency. All right, we are ready to make the request to CoinGecko. Let's assign this to the response of the request to a variable prices, and then yes, make the request through requests.get, pass in the URL, and we can already convert the response to JSON. Now let's make sure that this is working. Let's print the prices, and also it's a good way to understand what's inside. Okay, crypto, here we have it, the prices of each coin in euro. So 59,000 for Bitcoin, and for Ripple 1.17. Great. That's part of it. Now, well, we can do a lot of stuff, but let's stick to showing the total amount for Bitcoin. So how much does this correspond to in euros or whatever currency? For Ripple, so for all of them, and also calculate the total value of the portfolio. So let's define already the total. It's going to start with 0, and then let's run through the portfolio and isolate the crypto or the coin and amount. So in quantities dot items and parentheses. Good. First thing, let's collect the price. We know that the prices from the coins are here, and the key is in this case Bitcoin, and here Ripple. So it's going to be this crypto. Let's pass in that crypto. Second, or in the lower level of the dictionary, second dictionary, another key, it's the currency. So we can also pass the currency, and this will return to us, so for price, the current price of the coin. Great. Now let's calculate the value. It's going to be the price times the amount. The amount, it's coming from here through the for loop. Good. Final thing for calculations, the total. So it's a matter of continue adding to total the value of each coin. Great. Let's display this already with, not display, with print, and in a string, let's set the amount. Then we can put the name of the crypto. Let's make it capitalize, to make it look better, and say that it's equal. So this amount is of this crypto is equal to the value of some currency. Okay. Again, curly braces, the value. Let's set the value to only 2 decimal digits. So 2if. Oh, 2if. I have here some typo. Excuse me. Gonna put this in the correct location. And finally, it's a matter of showing the currency to make it more readable. So again, curly braces with currency dot upper and parentheses for upper. Okay, we can test this again to make sure it's working. It's gonna look like that. 0.01 bitcoins is equal to 59.18 euros. Good. One final thing, let's show the total amount. So outside the for loop, we can also print the total amount. Say total is equal to, and total Again, only two decimal digits. Let's go with 2if. Don't forget column point 2if. And again, the currency. So we almost can copy this one from here into here, so it also shows the currency. Let's make one final test, and there you go, the price for each coin and the total. Now it's a matter of modifying this to your own values of your portfolio. And I was thinking, like, it would be nice in this video to show you. So one nice thing that we can do, and let me show you here in my blog, is to create we could create a X file to run this every time. So I'm not gonna spend too much time in this, it's not a topic. So without a lot of explanations, I'm going to install pip install py installer. I already have it, it's not going to install again. But once you have it, let's modify this script slightly, import time, and in the end of the script, I'm gonna make it sleep for, say, 5 seconds. Okay, save that, and in the command line, go with py installer, double dash one file, double dash icon. This is optional, and I have some logo in here, so I'm gonna put logo.png, and then pass the name of the Python script. All right, it's going to create some folders, some files, and here it is, the X file. Now every time we click this, it's going to show the portfolio for 5 seconds, and then it closes. You don't need to keep any of this, neither the logo. It runs independently. That's it for this video. I hope you find interesting. Like, subscribe, say hello, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!